Today's Sunday, it's the 19th of November 2023, and I've just dropped Anita off, so I'm out on my own and I've come up to Bellver Castle. And if you're in Palma, it's a place to come and see because you get this magnificent view. So yes, there is the castle, but the view is absolutely amazing from here, and lots of people come, as you can see, just to admire the view. There is a car park up here, and generally it's full, so I had to park down the road a little bit and walk up, but that's okay. And we get to look at this magnificent view, and also, of course, just across the road we've got the castle itself. So I'm going to see if I can take a look at that. I haven't got a lot of time, so it'll be a quick in and out if I can. This is the iconic tower that you can see from all areas of Palma. We live just behind, actually, but what hasn't been open recently is this walkway around. They've been doing lots of work on the castle, so it's a long time, if ever, I've actually walked down here. It's a castle with a big moat. It's on the top of a hill, so fantastic fortification. But it's a deep, big moat it's got there, and we continue with this magnificent view all the way around. And today is the 19th of November. Happy birthday, Peter Watt, if you're watching this one. And it's really warm. We've had a magnificent autumn so far, with wonderful temperatures. And today isn't really an exception. It's a little bit cooler. It's only about 19 degrees, but it's just really pleasant. It's still shirt sleeves. Now, I haven't been able to walk down here this way. This is where I really would have liked to have come, I think, in the past, to have made videos of the cruise ships that are in there, which may be even better. I get up to the top of the castle up there. You can see they are still working on this, so it's a work in progress. It's not a work that's being finished, I guess, on something as old as this castle, which is, well, getting on for 1,000 years old. It's always going to be a work in progress, isn't it? Not quite 1,000 years, but look here, there's work being done, so we can't go beyond this point. And it really means replacing and repairing all of the stone blocks that we're walking on. But great to see that it is being done, and hopefully in the not too distant future we'll be able to circumnavigate. So you see the gentleman on the other side there, a lady. Well, that's how far you can go the other way around, so there's not much left to complete. The castle itself, it's at the top of the hill, but the hill is full of walks, parks for the children to play in. Mounted police have got their place here as well, but the walks in the forest that surrounds the castle are really quite pleasant. And it's a Sunday, and the other advantage of coming on a Sunday is it's free. You don't have to pay to come in. It doesn't cost a lot of money anyway. I think it's only €5, but Sunday is free. Just looking down on the city, and then to the Tramontana in the distance. I think that may well be Majorca, way over in the distance up there. And today, I'm telling you, it's really quite mild, approaching 20 degrees. And tomorrow, Monday, is supposed to be something similar. But then by Tuesday it changes, and Tuesday and Wednesday are not predicted to be very nice days at all. Big temperature drops, northerly strong winds, rain, thunder maybe in the north of the island, hail. as well. But for the moment we can really enjoy this. There might even be snow on the top of the mountain, so that Majorca might get a white cap in the middle of next week. So that'll be interesting to see. It always happens at some point during the year. So why not November? In the summer we do try to come here quite often because it becomes the home for the Balearic Symphony Orchestra. So in the winter months Anita goes to either the auditorium, which is on the Paseo Maritimo, or to the Trui Theatre, which is actually a school theatre which has now been taken over by an entertainment company called Trui, who use it to host events. So they have theatre shows, dance shows, bands. We've actually been to see Carl Palma there from Emerson, Lake and Palma in the past. That's the main entrance to the castle, and that's the courtyard where we go to see the orchestra. There's a lookout post here, and there are toilets here. So you can see on this side where the work needs to be completed. We're now looking towards Palma Nova, Magaluf, Santa Ponsa and Hanover, of course. Over there we have Hanover, and that's where we live. So the path has been opened up so we can have a look around, so that's quite good. So there is this bit of work that needs to be done here. You can see they're installing some concrete as well. Looks like they may be trying to retain some of the stonework that was below. And here looks like the original paving slabs. And this is where we saw the other people, and there's the yellow barriers that you can actually get into the castle this way by the looks of things. I've never been in this way, this is new. This is where the orchestra used to sneak out. And here's an archway that's had a little bit of restoration done on it. It's made with this sandstone. It's very soft. You can see somebody's already started to carve a name in it. Indeed. We can walk in here to enter into the courtyard of this circular castle. And there's the stage, where the orchestra usually performs from. A bigger stage is put there when they're here. This stage is a smaller one for other events that go on here. Presentations, speeches, and then they put the seats out inside the courtyard here. And then there's a balcony, which they no longer use for the orchestra. They used to allow people to stand up there, but they don't allow that anymore. And then all around the side there are rooms which house the museum. Keep my eye on my phone so that I know when Anita's going to ask me to go and pick her up. Nothing yet. Well, there is a well here. We're at the top of a mountain, by the way. But obviously one of the things they need is water, and if they're in a siege they can need water for a long time. So there's a well here, but that well comes from the water that's captured from this particular spot here, and all drain down into a tank. And so they collect the rainwater. If that tank's big enough, that's how long it's going to last them while they're under siege. So all around the sides, lots of rooms, lots of things to see now, and it's the display has actually improved over the years. I've always been fairly critical of the display here, that the castle hasn't had a good display, but it certainly has improved, and well worth a visit. Right, I'm going to go up to the top, at least to the next level. It's climbing lots of steps.
Thank you.
And this first level is to that balcony I was showing you, which normally would afford you a really good look down. And there would be the orchestra performing, or whatever else would be going on here. And the next level up takes you to the roof, and from the roof we've got an even better view. So let's go and do it. I think I'll turn the camera off for this one though. Well, they're steep steps. Whew. But they're worth it. Well, I get my breath back. There's the tower. And here's the view.
Això està Palma.
Agafa't, te va el braç i fas volta. No, espera, agafa't per allà, quin vol fer? Vinga, l'opció.
I m'agrada ni m'agrada. Però quan no tenia cotxe
Those are the mountains. That's where the drive is.
Oh, look,
they started from here. So you can drive around. There's apparently one drive.
This is where you get the best view of those cruise ships, and these are cruise ships that are on their winter cruises. So we're still getting just a couple in today. There was a big 5-masted sailing ship in yesterday called Windsurf. I'll look that one up. There's the tour bus. It's one way of getting up here if you're going to come by taxi or your own car. It's a long walk and it's a steep walk, so I'm not sure I would recommend that. Cathedral over there. And that's the car park down there. It's only a small car park, room for a few coaches, and the tour coaches there dropping off people, picking up people. And that's the ticket office. Don't need the ticket office today because it's Sunday. Sunday it's free. The statue on the hill is Naburgesa. It's one Anita's always pointing out to the girls. Helps them to orientate themselves to where we live, which is just in that village there on the mountainside. I think that is the mounted police area down there. A long time since I've been there, but we used to take school trips to see the horses. Pretty much now done a circumnavigation, so the only other thing really to show you, I'm not going to go into any of the museum spaces, but the fact that this is a circular tower, and all of this area that we're walking on now is all intended to collect water, and that water goes into that cistern which is down below. And well, let me just show you down below. Go back out to see the view. See the exit there. They try to make it so you go up one set of steps and you go down another set of steps, so there's not a little bit of congestion, but you do get people who try to go down the up and up the down, and so it doesn't always work. Good view here of the airplanes taking off as well. In the summer, that's every few seconds, about every 90 seconds you'll see an airplane taking off. Now we're into November, much less frequent. And in the distance, that's Randa, place we go and visit. Excellent views over there, and well, you can see, if we can see Randa, Randa can see us, so when we're on Randa we can actually look back and almost see our house. It's more of a gentle breeze today. By Tuesday, Wednesday it's supposed to get much stronger, but there's a few sailing boats out, but considering it's a Sunday there's not too many. Just wonderful temperatures. Well, I'm going to make my way down the steps now, and it's nearly time for me to go and get Anita. There's the exit, and you can just see some of the graffiti that's been carved into this. And some of it is actually intentional. It's actually quite nice writing there. And now it's down, down, down the winding staircase, making me dizzy. And just to give you a little bit of a taste of the sort of things you can see inside the museum. It's not all like this, but there's lots of bits of the statues that have been discovered. What an amazing column. Corinthian. And then a couple of Dorics. A lot of the artifacts here do date back to the times when the Romans invaded and occupied the island. So we find lots and lots of statues and plaques, signs, all sorts of things. Fascinating to me. And if you want to come and see them, come to the Bellver Castle. It's one of the doors on the tower, but doesn't exactly lead to anywhere, does it? Dunking in the moat. I've never seen any water in that moat. Well, I never tire of visiting Bellver Castle, and I'll for sure be back again in the not too distant future, and I think I'll go and visit the museum on that occasion. Always looks interesting, and always find something new to see. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. Well, just as a little postscript, I've just been cycled past by a whole bunch of cyclists, my sort of age, my sort of weight, but all on electric bicycles with the name Aida on them. So they'd obviously come from that cruise ship and what an excellent thing to be able to do. Come on an electric bike up this quite steep hill all the way up to Bellver Castle, and get some fresh air and some fantastic sights. Right, thanks again, and see you in the next one. Bye.